Hi, I'm Andrew, and you're back with us again on Taekwondo Step by Step. This week we've been learning about, exactly, the hand, the fist. And the man who's been teaching it all to us is back with us again, Master Lee Gyu-hyun.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Now, this week we've been learning about, as we said, the hand, the fist. Can you just run through with us again, just once more, the different techniques, etc.?
Yes. First, I will show you how you can make the 주먹, or the fist. Open your hand and fold the tips of your fingers firmly into the palm. Next, place your thumb across and clench tightly. The area around the knuckles of the forefinger and the middle finger is called the 주먹. Then the next one you learned about is the 등주먹, or the back fist. The way to make this is the same as when you make a 주먹, and the area right above the knuckles of the forefinger and the middle finger is called the 등주먹. Now I will tell you about the 매주먹. Still, you first make the fist. The area between the knuckles of the little finger and the wrist is called 매주먹. Right here. Last, I will talk about the 편주먹. Think of it as you are just unfolding your fingers a joint's worth from your fist. Then place your thumb on top of the second joint of your forefinger and push in forcefully. The area you use to attack is still the second joints of the forefinger and the middle finger, and this is 편주먹. From your fist, protrude your middle finger about a joint, just a joint's worth. Then support the tip of your middle finger with a thumb, so that your middle finger would not be pushed in. This is called 반주먹. Last thing you learned about 주먹 was 집게주먹. You fold your middle finger, ring finger, and the little finger in tightly. When you attack, you open your thumb and the forefinger. You attack the opponent's throat with the three fingers you folded, and you use the thumb and the forefinger to pull at the throat. Now, this is called 집게주먹.
Okay, so that was the fist, the 주먹. But also we learnt about the Sonnal, the blade of the hand, as in oof. So can you just run through those ones for us again, please?
Sure, Andrew. First, I will explain how you can make the Sonnal, or the hand blade. It's made by sticking the fingers, except for the thumb, together, and folding only the last joints of those fingers. The thumb is placed on the outside of the forefinger and is supposed to be pushed in forcefully toward the outside. Then the area between the joint of a little finger and the wrist is called 손날. Next, the Sonnal-deung. It's an area opposite from the 손날, but it has its unique form, so you shouldn't just copy the 손날. In Sonnal-deung, you push the thumb in tightly and line up the first joint with your forefinger, and you use this to attack. Now lastly, Sondeung. Sondeung refers to the back of a hand. When you use Sondeung, you shouldn't try to exert a lot of force. Do it lightly, very lightly on your opponent. Then next we have 편손끝. It's an open hand. Stick your forefinger, middle finger, and ring finger tightly together and form a straight line. It's usually used to stab an opponent. The next one is 두 손 끝. In Taekwondo, we can also attack an opponent using the tips of these two fingers. You push your fingers forward. In general, you will see many people using this method to attack the lids of your opponent's eyes. But we also use one finger to attack, and it's called 한 손 끝. And like before, it's used to jab an eye. When you think 한 손 끝 is not strong enough, you fold your forefinger and middle finger to attack. You can attack your opponent like this. It's called 모은 두 손 끝. We can also use three fingers to attack and create a greater damage on your opponent. This is called 모은 세 손 끝. Or you can stick all of your fingers together and make them look like a beak of a bird. This is called 모은 손 끝, and it has an effect of a pick on your opponent by striking in this form. Next, we have 곰손, or a hand of a bear. And not like 편주먹, where we only folded our fingers halfway, we fold our fingers all the way. You already know that your thumb should be placed on top of your forefinger, right? The third joints are the area you use to attack. Open your hand, and you can see the palm of a hand, right? This area around here is 손바닥, and the form made from it is 바탕손. Then just bend your wrist with your fingers, making 모은 손 끝, or the joined tips of 5 fingers. Then the area around the wrist is called 굽힌 손목. The last thing you learned about is the 아귀손. This area, between your forefinger and the thumb, that looks like a knife, is called 아귀. But when you attack, you call it by another name. It's called 칼잡이. But when you are just naming it by its form, you can just call it 아귀손.
Well, this week we've really learnt a lot. So honestly, thank you so much for teaching us. And I really hope that this week you go home, you have a good weekend, practice all of the things that we've been learning, and we'll catch you again next week on Taekwondo Step by Step.